Just like Fubara who said he will not donate his kidney and this and that because he has been made governor. Time will come that he will be begging to donate even his head, which nobody will accept.
He deviated from Fubara is one of the weakest structure. Have you heard of Fubara before?
No.
Since 1910, since the assumption of democracy in Nigeria, have you heard of Fubara? I, as a politician, I have never. It was in 2023 March. I begin to hear about Fubara.
What I want you to do this morning is to plead to both parties, to both factions, to let peace reign in the West.
Yes, Tinubu would have called them. The one that Tinubu called them, did the Fubara obey the order? He didn't. So why should President call them again?
So the Fubara, the sitting governor of Rivers State, is to be blamed for what?
All what is happening in Rivers State is Fubara. Fubara is the cause. He is the bone of contention of the problem in Rivers State. Fubara.
Not obeying the rule of the law.
Similarly,
and not presenting the.
Yes, he's the problem. All those is how can you go and divide House of Assembly? Look for 3 people that is obedient to him and ask them to pass a whole bill of Rivers State. Is it possible? If it's possible, why should Picot ask him that he should go and represent the bill again? If it is really and what he did is correct. You understand me? So the problem in Rivers State is being called by Fubara. Fubara is the problem of Rivers State.
Not yes or Wike.
No. When yes or Wike is a father. He wants peace every time. He's a peacemaker. But only what Wike don't want is don't subdue somebody.
Don't touch my
structure. Look, that structure is very, very important. Because it's not easy for somebody to build a structure in Nigeria or Rivers State. I want to put it to you here that Wike have built structure in Nigeria, in the world. You understand me?
Ugochi the last time also came out to say these people are just wicked puppets and trying to.
Ugochi is a beggar. I don't want you to talk much. Ugochi is a beggar. You understand?
I am not a lawyer, but I know that defection or being a member, I continue to say this, being a member of an association, of a group, or a political party, or even a club meetings and what have you, is not by mere say. It's not by, okay, for example, I had there are some hotels in this Port Harcourt that are flaring, are hoisting other countries' flag. Does it mean that Nigeria or this Port Harcourt or Nigeria belongs to that country, which their flag is being hoisted here? I want to know. That is you can see some persons in their car. They have a flag of Israel, flag of Britain, British flag, and the American flag in their car. Does it mean that that person now or the car now belongs to that country, that the flag is being hosted in their car? I don't know. I've told you this before. Like this association here where I belong, we have laborers here, we have carpenters, we have other persons, drivers that are doing business here. But they are under us. Under us here. Does it mean if maybe we are having our end of year, they do come and join us and eat and drink? Does it mean now they are members of our association? The answer is no, because they are not registered members. So you having sympathy or having affiliation or having petty, which I know they don't. So excuse me, let me come.
Okay.
What you asked me.
Yes.
Oko Jumbo, the so-called Oko Jumbo, coming to say because the right thing has been done by the Speaker, Right Honorable Martin Chike Amehule. Now they are, Oko Jumbo and the other two, which are now under suspension, because I know any moment from now, they will the INEC will do the needful, because INEC knows the law. They have legal team in INEC which know that the Court of Appeal has done what they are supposed to do by authenticating Martins and Amehule and the 27 others as the
bona fide
speaker and bona fide members of Rivers State House of Assembly,
so
and which by law they have absented themselves for about 90 days without coming for sitting. So they have done the needful. So Oko Jumbo and the two others, which are now under suspension, are like drowning persons which are looking for where to hang their hands. So let me tell you, my brother, if they like, let them go to the moon. The right thing has been done. Any moment from now, you will see them coming to beg. Just like Fubara who said he will not donate his kidney and this and that because he has been made governor. Time will come that he will be begging to donate even his head, which nobody will accept.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir. So, Chief, want to hear your reactions?
They don't obey. Fubara and his people don't obey rule of law.
Yesterday, sir, the governor was raged, saying some judge are perverting justice because they are being paid. They do the dictate of their paymaster. I know he's indirectly talking to him.
No, what Fubara is saying, that is fallacy. You understand me? Because he can't say so. If now let's assume he's insulting and abusing those people, and those judiciary are the people that made him to be governor. If the people did not follow the writing, they wouldn't have given him the judgment that he won Toyoko in Supreme Court. That people that is abusing that is the people that gave him government. They see because you have seen that what he's doing is wrong. He's not following rule of law, and Nana told him that what you are doing is wrong. He didn't follow rule of law. This is what he's supposed to do. This is what he's supposed to do. Even they told him in the passing the judgment that what he did is that thing is getting to an impeachment law. You understand me? So because they didn't say what it is mine, they will not. People will not say always what you mean.
Are you saying Fubara will be impeached after all said and done?
No, I did not say so. I said, court said what he did by not following rule of law, that thing is impeachable offense. Before they imposed 500,000 naira, 500,000.
The sitting governor will still not obey the core values.
That is what we are telling you now. Because yes, he did not, and he don't want.
So he's subject to impeachment.
Yeah, well, I'm not a lawyer, but it was those lawmakers based on their constitutions and how lawyers find it. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know whether there was, but all I know is that I have heard from the people that knew that what he did is impeachable offense. You understand me? So by them to say so, that means something like that can happen.
Some people are also saying that Fubara is ungrateful. Fubara is now cussing out of those lawyers that brought him in, the lawyers that the judges that saw in it.
Exactly, yes.
So other people bet to be different that Fubara sacrifice the Rivers people at the detriment of what one man wants from the state.
No, nothing like that. See, Fubara, the only major problem we have, Rivers State have with Fubara, those who knew, is because of the young boy who refused to follow rule of law. Nothing more than that.
And it's deviated from weakest structure.
It deviated from Fubara is one of the weakest structure. Have you heard of Fubara before?
No.
Since 1990, since the assumption of democracy in Nigeria, have you heard of Fubara? I, as a politician, I have never. It was this 2023 March. I begin to hear about Fubara.
What I want you to do this morning is to plead to both parties, to both factions, to let peace reign in the university.
Yes.
This thing is stifling the growth of the state. There's nothing happening.
Now,
yeah,
it's good to make peace.
Yeah.
Are you aware that #1 citizen of Federal Republic of Nigeria, when he had this problem, he sent for both of them? Fubara was there. Peter Odile and so on and so forth. Wike was there. They were there. And this man is their father, being a Tinubu. After Fubara's statement and Wike's statement, the man used wisdom as an elderly man. If it's like that, our brothers, call back commissioners, do this, do that, ask them to do. He did some and left some. That was why when all this is, when they started, those Fubara's aggrieved members, that's a member of APP, went and started destroying local government because they are not happy. There was no primary, nothing. What they did was handpicked. Even the people that are supposed to be the local government chairman and councillors are not the people because they handpicked. There was no primary, there was no anything. So those people were aggrieved. And when they said they are going to swear in, after doing all those purported swearing in on Sunday, and so on and so forth. Those people was aggrieved. They went to the council and started damaging something. And when number one sitting of Federal Republic of Nigeria had, he said, no, all those things they are doing there is government property, that they should stop doing that. If you know you are aggrieved or whatever you are, go to the court. And some people are saying, why should Tinubu ask them to go to court? Tinubu would have called them. The one that Tinubu called them, did the Fubara obey the order? He didn't. So why should President call them again?
So the Fubara, the sitting governor of Rivers State, is to be blamed for what?
All what is happening in Rivers State is Fubara. Fubara is the cause. He is the bone of contention of the problem in Rivers State. Fubara.
Not obeying the rule of law.
Similarly.
And not presenting the.
Yes, he's the problem. All those is, how can you go and divide House of Assembly, look for 3 people that is obedient to him and ask them to pass a whole bill of Rivers State? Is it possible? If it's possible, why should Peacock ask him that he should go and represent the bill again? If it is really, and what he did is correct. You understand me? So the problem in Rivers State is being called as Fubara. Fubara is the problem of Rivers State.
Not yes or Wike.
No. When yes or Wike is a father. He wants peace every time. He's a peacemaker. But only what Wike don't want is don't subdue somebody.
Don't touch my
Don't touch my structure. Look, that structure is very, very important. Because it's not easy for somebody to build a structure in Nigeria or Rivers State. I want to put it to you here that Wike have built structure in Nigeria, in the world. You understand me?
Ugo Chinyere the last time also came out to say these people are just Wike puppets and trying to.
Ugo Chinyere is a beggar. I don't want you to talk much. Ugo Chinyere is a beggar. You understand me? He's a beggar. That took him 20 naira that giving him a house of rape. It's not sufficient for him. So where he used to get his money is when he come here and begin to talk Wike. Fubara will give him money.
So Wike is giving Ugo Chinyere popularity.
No. Wike cannot. If Wike talk to Ugo Chinyere, Wike is insulting himself. Wike have boys that can talk to Ugo Chinyere. The problem Wike have is not Ugo Chinyere for now. So if Wike begin to talk to Ugo Chinyere, Wike is insulting himself. He's trying to make him popular. Why is the man is unpopular? Even in his state, Imo State, where he came from. It's not a popular. Have you been hearing about Ugo Chinyere? Who's Ugo Chinyere? Ugo Chinyere is a woman. Ugo is a woman. Chinyere is a woman. So all those names are women names. So we don't have to do anything with that kind of nonsense name.
So you are fighting on behalf of Wike.
He's fighting so that he will be recognized and at the same time so that Fubara will continue to give him what is.
From Appeal Court, he see different judgment. From High Court, he see different judgment. All for their own selfish interest, not for the interest of the masses. So if I say judiciary is corrupt, in Nigeria is corrupt.
Our judiciaries are corrupt.
Judiciaries are corrupt. We are not far from the truth. We are just telling you exactly what we are experiencing in the country. So judiciary, we used to hear from our leaders or our forefathers that judiciary used to be hope of the commoners, the common people. But today, they are no longer hope of the common people. They are now hope of the prominent. Because they are doing the bits of the prominent. The leaders, whatever the leaders ask them to do, they will pass the judgment according to the bit of their leader or to suit their person.
So in Rivers' case,
I understand that judgment was purported one. Judgment of Rivers State House of Assembly by restricting them back. How can somebody reject what he has and at the end of the day he begin to claim that he's the owner again? He cannot eat their cake and have it. It's not done anywhere. These people left the party with no problem. There was no quarrel, there was no conflict in the party. They left the party. That they are no longer members of this party. And these same persons, these same people are the people now coming to tell the public that they are bona fide members of the party. Why they have sworn affidavit that they are no longer members of this party? Oh no, my brother, the thing is getting out of hand in this country. The recklessness of judiciary in this country is nothing to write home about.
People are saying the governor to be blamed. He's not obeying the rule of law, sir.
I have not, to be frank and to be sincere with you, I have not observed that. because there was what kind of rule of law is not obeying? Is it when there is a judgment, already judgment from Supreme Court, the Apex Court, to hold, to conduct local government election within 3 months? It was judgment from the Supreme Court. So the governor is working in line with the Constitution and the judgment of the Apex Court. So I don't see anywhere he's straying from the judgment. That is not, believing or working with the rule of law. I don't think the governor have, yes, I don't think.
Faction House, Okojombo, Amewule, both declaring each seat vacant. What's your thought on that? These things are stifling the growth.
That is what we are still talking about. When some persons will begin to abandon their core responsibilities and begin to do a bit of a particular individual. What actually happened in Rivers State House of Assembly? Personally, I condemned it, because how can a lawmaker who called himself a lawmaker and was elected by his people, that same person who was elected by his people, not by one individual, is now abandoning the responsibility in which he was called upon to perform? Then abandon it and begin to do bit of one individual. When I talk about bit of one individual, I know what I'm talking about. The lawmakers are no longer representing their constituency, their state constituency. They are no longer representing their people. Right there, they are representing their paymasters. Whosoever that the paymaster tells them to do is what they do. So they are no longer for the people. They are just for their own self, and for few of them that is like their fate, they are in charge.
Like what a lot of Rivers residents will say, that yes, Wike bought form for those house members
with his money or Rivers money. He was governor of Rivers State.
So they should they are carrying out the structure.
Yes, Wike did not have money to buy form for everybody in Rivers State, all the House of Assembly members. He used his position as governor of the state and Rivers State Fund to purchase those forms. He did not purchase those funds with his own personal money. Those money belongs to state. And these persons that are occupying the positions, those lawmakers are also indigenous of Rivers State. So they have rights. If he has allowed the 11 playing ground, okay, if you are interested for any position, go to the appropriate quarter and obtain the necessary forms. You understand? So he didn't allow the 11 playing ground. So he tried to manipulate the system. So now, after using the state fund to purchase all these funds for these persons who are Rivers State who are also Rivers State indigenes, now he's claiming that he used his personal money. The money he used to buy those funds are not his money, are Rivers State money. And he's by right, he should be called, he should be questioned for that act. If it is where the institution is working, the anti-graft agencies would have invited him and asked him, querying him for using Rivers State money recklessly, the way he feel like using it rather. So, my brother, it is not his right to subject any lawmaker
to his structure
or to his
what
structure.
Are the structures of Wike? The structure of those
Rivers State is when it's not only Rivers State. Politics is about when you are in charge, you can gain structure. Whenever you are no longer in that position, your structure is off. It's collapsed automatically.
So there's no structure.
There is no structure. Wike should not be talking about structure in Rivers State. When he was governor, fine and good, we agree with him that he was in charge because he was #1 citizen of the state then. But today, some other person has taken over that position. So you should not be talking about structure. What will Abechi talk about his structure? What will former governor Peter Odele talk about his structure? If we are talking about structure, you should not use structure and be distracting this present governor. You should not use structure to bring conflict and crisis in Rivers State. So if he still has ambition to forge ahead with his politics, let him do the needful. Mobilize people. If you want to contest for election, you go and purchase your form. When you get your form, you process it.
Not for governorship, for presidency.
For presidency and for other positions that he may be eyeing to occupy.
So Wike should leave Rivers
He
State.
should leave Rivers State alone
Right.
and allow the governor to concentrate so that he will deliver the good governance to his people, to people of Rivers State, and dividends of democracy for people of Rivers State for goodness sake.
All right,
He should lay down his arm.
Thank
This
you so much.
state does not belong to one person. This state belongs to all of us.
All